So have you ever been just sitting around thinking about how awesome you are, and then thinking about how fools trying to jack your steez, and you think about them copycats, and then you realize you don't even know where the word copycat came from? So the word copycat comes from what you would think it does. The word copy and the word cat. So copy was originally used in the late 14th century, and that meant to transcribe. It was used more often than not in reference to writing. So when you were copying, you were just writing down. You were copying it straight from word to word, that kind of thing. Our common conception of the word copy, meaning to imitate, didn't come around until the 1640s. So copy we already know. Now cat we think of as being just an animal, like scaredy cat, copycat. These are negative words, and that's the thing that we have to remember, is that cat was actually used as an insult way back. Cat has been used as an insult since like the middle 13th century in medieval England. Shakespeare actually used cat as an insult in his play All's Well That Ends Well. So calling somebody a copycat is just saying that they're an awful person who likes to jack your steeds. Copycat wasn't coined as a phrase until 1887 when Constance Cary Harrison wrote a semi-memoir in which she said, "Our boys say if you write in anything that's already been written, then you are a copycat." So she was using copy in the original term, just writing, just copying down writing from word to word. So the word copycat has kind of come around from there to mean like copycat murders, and that's when actions and starting to imitate became more the circumstance. Now I personally know a lot about this because I got a lot going on for me. I know I like things that people don't like, so I can tell when they're gonna copy me, like Internet Explorer and swipe typing on your keyboard. Those are all things that really suck, but if I use them, that way I can tell specifically when somebody is being a copycat, somebody's being an awful person who is replicating the things that I'm doing. Now when you're checking people for being a copycat, you have to remember all the kind of things that you do, and that's something that I really take a lot of pride in, is being aware of all the things that I'm doing specifically. Now pride and arrogance aren't the same thing. You have to remember that when you're super cool and awesome, they're going to come up with a word that just turns super cool and awesome into something bad and negative. And you just have to remember that it's important to always keep your swag. Now you have to avoid being a copycat yourself. So when it comes to things like popular websites that people go to and they find articles that they like, you have to remember to not like those things, because you don't want to become the thing that you're trying to avoid. Copycat. So like, comment, and subscribe if you like my video, you want to see more of me, and then subscribe to Pretend I'm Famous, who is a copycat himself. As you can see, I've got a certain style, and he's been really into snagging that from me. So check him out as well, and I will see y'all next time.